Hello, welcome back to another fabulous video channel. I'm Jacob from Jacobishere, and today we're going to be talking about the two brand new kits that just got released yesterday. I do want to mention that this is not my initial reaction, as I had already filmed a video very similar to this one previously, and I decided I didn't really like how my mood and stuff was in that video, so I'm very sorry that it's not my direct reaction, but we're still going to talk about the kits themselves, and yeah, so it's going to be more like a quick little overview of the packs. I do want to mention before we get started, the two new kits that this does come with are the Fashion Street Kit and then the Incheon Arrivals Kit. The Fashion Street Kit is a kit that's supposed to represent Mumbai, whereas the Incheon Arrivals Kit, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, very sorry, but is about Seoul, and it's like a airport in Seoul. And I didn't like one more than the other, but we're going to look at both equally, and I will talk about them, and then at the end I just want to talk about how I feel about kits overall, but we'll talk about that like I said at the very end. So let's go ahead and get started. These are fashion kits, which means that it only comes with clothes and or accessories and items, and it does come with plenty of new items. The Fashion Street Kit has this little emblem on it, and then the Incheon, I'm so sorry for butchering this so much, has this kit. I would really personally like to see in a future update, you know how these are all separated? I'd really like to see the kits separated. So like if I only wanted this items, these would only show up. Either way. This is the first top. I actually really like this top. Part of the reason why I really enjoy this top is simply because of the material. It seems very different from anything we've had before. Then we also have this one, which my only issue with this top that I've had so far, and I've only seen it on this one particular female sim as I'm looking at on the same sim this time around as I did in the last video, is that it makes her look, it does something to her shape that I'm not a huge fan of, but I do wonder if that's a culture. I'm not really sure. These seem really more baggier than I would say most outfits. And then you have this one. And the thing that I'm going to take away from the Seoul, I'm going to call it the Seoul kit because I cannot pronounce it. I feel so bad. The airport kit is how pointy the shoulders are, which I really like. It's not like a negative thing I have towards it. They're just really pointy and I kind of enjoy it. I love this over like baggy sweatshirt. I adore it. It's probably like one of my favorite items in the game or in the kits and stuff. Probably what I would recommend. Each one has a standout piece for sure. I like one more than the other. I also really like this top right here. I think it's really pretty. And I don't mind this one. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. I don't mind it. And for pants, ones are new. So we have this new one, which is a pant. It's not a skirt, and I do like it. I think it's cute. I enjoy it. And we also have this one, which is a very similar pant style. I like how the design is taken out throughout the whole entire one, not on this particular one, but like one of these and stuff. And then of course we do have a black swatch that is very different, which I don't mind either. I like having the swatches that do look a little bit, I don't know, they look a little different. I don't mind this one either. I think it's kind of cute. I do enjoy it. And we also have these pants, which I don't mind as well. Then we have the skirt, which is actually one of the first skirts that I've liked in the game, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I very much enjoy this skirt. This skirt I could care less about. I'm not a huge fan of. And then we also have the sweatpants. I'm not a huge fan of these sweatpants, one, because I do believe sweatpants will be a little more high-waisted, so that right there I'm not a huge fan of. I like the fact that we're continuing on with the branding, and also with these pants. These pants have been causing some, what should I say? People are getting kind of aggravated with these pants, I should say. The bagginess of the pant, which I'm not sure if it was intentional or not, and of course the line along the sim that you guys can kind of see here. Also don't know if it was intentional or not, but as you guys can see, it's not on this one. I just don't understand why these are not high-waisted. I would be curious to know because everything else is. Even in this pack, there's high-waisted pants. And I know not everybody wears high-waisted pants, but most people do. And I think a lot of people's takeaway is that they should have been anyways. So I think going forward, that's what they should be. With the Fashion Street Kit, they actually did come with a brand new bracelet, which I liked. Specifically mentioning it, that it's the bangle bracelet, which, like I said, I was a pretty big fan of. We'll go to full body outfits at the end. Then we have a brand new set of shoes. This is with the Seoul airport kit. I love these shoes. I'm very excited about it. We're going to keep these on overall. And then we also have two pairs of like flats. Both I don't mind. Both I enjoy. I'm curious to see how I'm going to start using them in everyday outfits. These really do look like beach apparel to me. So I think I'll probably be using them in that light. I'm curious to see. And then we also have a brand new set of tennis shoes, which I'm actually a really big fan of. I really like the tennis shoes quite a bit. We're going to put this in like a brown, I think. And then for tattoos, we do have two new tattoos. So they're the same designs, if I'm not mistaken, on both hands. And with the tattoos, they do change based on like the design and stuff, which I'm a really big fan of. I enjoy that factor, so I don't mind it. It's the Henya design, which I think is really pretty. So not mad at all. Then for the full body outfits, we have 5, 3 that come with the Fashion Street kit and 2 that come with the Soul Street kit. I do want to mention that, these are 2 different packs that we're talking about here. So the first one are this new one, like jumper, which I'm pretty big fan of. I quite like it. Then we also have this also, which I'm not mad about. I very much enjoy. But then we have this dress, which I think this dress is probably the prettiest item they released yesterday, in my opinion. I think it's just absolutely stunning and gorgeous, especially in some of these colors. I'm obsessed with this dress. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And this comes with the Fashion Street kit, and I highly recommend. Specifically, maybe if you just want to buy that kit for this dress, I would get it. I would understand. And then we also have this like oversized oversized like many different layers of coats and stuff, which I'm really huge fan of, and I can't wait to use on some cold weather outfits. And we also have this one, which I'm also a huge fan of. I think it's very cute. I really like it. If I'm not mistaken, look at the shoes. You see the glitch there? I don't understand why they would let that go through. Okay, let me check some other boots that I have. No CC boots, of course. Let's check these ones. Yeah, that's a main issue. I would never use this skirt, so to me it's not really a problem because I'm not going to use it type of thing. So what's the difference to me personally? But I'm wondering if it's just, let me look at, right, so that skirt's fine, pants are fine. Yeah, I'd say this pant and this skirt are broken, so that's really annoying. We have and I really do think Sims need to get better at to fix these things. All right, let's come up here. I just want to showcase some of the problems that were brought to us over on Twitter. That way I can judge it, if it's worth it, if you think it's worth your money. This is the first time we ever had items in the Sims 4 in the kits that are accessories, which is kind of cool. We have this nose ring, which I'm assuming is very true to the culture that we're basing on, the Mumbai culture. Let me know in the comments, as I don't know. I think it's really cool. Yeah. I also think this is the first nose ring outside of, I don't think we have any like base game nose rings. So I think it's only Eco Lifestyle that comes with nose rings, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was Discovery Universe. It was one of the 2, and I really like it. I think it's really cute. The Sim right here will definitely have a nose ring when she gets older. So I'm very excited about it. I love these earrings. They're very extra in my opinion, but I think they're just the right amount. And I think paired with the perfect outfit, I think is very pretty. I overall really like all these. I like the choker. I like how there's some toned down ones as well. They're not so poppy because I think it's very useful. I enjoy the glasses. They're not my favorite glasses, I'm not gonna lie to you, but they are a nice sunny, and I like the earrings and I like the nose ring. So yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the accessories overall, and I'm pretty sure that covers everything for females. Now going over to the men's very interesting because I think this Fashion Street kit is overall probably the better kit, even though I like the style better with the Seoul Airport kit. So like for instance, this t-shirt I really enjoy. I think a lot of people can make what's the right word here, what I'm thinking of, that we have like 40 of these, because we do. So like it's a mixed bag, I guess the real question is here, how many t-shirts can one make for a male sim? I would be curious to see what your guys' answers would be as well. What type of, if you're a male simmer for instance, I feel like my style is pretty much acquainted for in the Sims, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But if you're a male simmer and your style is not acquainted for you, I want to know what they could add to the game to make your style acquainted for. I also just love seeing the different cultures and stuff be represented in the Sims. I do hope that as we go forward, more and more of these come out or things like that, as I really enjoyed seeing them in the different cultures just be represented overall. Then we have this one. I like this sweater. It actually doesn't look that bad to me today. Yesterday when I viewed it, the shoulders were gigantic compared to like my Sims shoulders, but now I think they're fine. These ones, I'm not sure. This one still looks like the coat is on the coat hanger. I like it. I'm not mad at it. Like, it's fine, but I think there's something a little bit wrong with it. I don't know. I also really like the texture details on all these kits. On that regard, I think they look really pretty because of it, but also I can understand where some people could get a little bit angsty about it. So we have these pants, which I don't mind at all. I think they're really pretty. We have let me showcase the kits together. So these pants, and we also have these ones, which I much prefer. I think these ones are a lot nicer, but as you can tell, it's also the same thing. It has that black line here, but I really like the fabric of these pants. I think they're just gorgeous. Then we have these ones. I just really enjoy the look and fabric of the Fashion Street kit. I think it's just so well done in the game. I just don't understand why there's like small tiny issues that are just really annoying. And male Sims also had a pair of pants. I really wish that these would have came over into the female Sims, because I think that's what the female Sims personally were missing, were a new set of pants, even though we have like 40,000 of them in the game. But I think we were missing a new pair of pants for the Seoul Airport kit, which, oh my god, which is what they were coming from. Because now on a sim, it looks really weird because it's made for it and they're not high-waisted, which is also really weird. So like if we come up here and I'm going to put them with like this, that's weird because the belly button's out. But I don't mind that one. I don't think that one looks that bad. That one looks a little weird. I don't know. I kind of wish these jeans were, they would have made a female version of them, in my opinion. Because they look really, really nice on men. And so I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. And also the skirt, they made sure to, you know, put on both. So I don't know. And once again, I don't mind the sweatpants over here on men than I did on the females. And then once again, the jeans also don't look nearly as bad over here on the males as they did on the females as well. So to me, I guess it's more aggravating than anything else. For shoes wise, they only come with the same shoes. So it's these two shoes and then the tennis shoes, what they come with. For the full body outfits, I'm actually kind of a huge fan of everything that we received. I like this one. Like I said, I'm very curious to see the Sims that are created with this. I think it's very beautiful, and I really like the culture that they're trying to represent here. We also have this one, which I find to be so amazing. This is a masculine outfit. I did look and make sure that wasn't, but I didn't miss it in the female category. This is a masculine outfit, and it feels very feminine to me personally. And so I just love seeing it as a masculine outfit in the game. And I would be very curious if you're from the area or anything like that. Is this very representative of it? Will this be normal casual wear or normal wear for males from that area in Mumbai and things? I would want to know. I'm very curious about. I also think this is absolutely gorgeous as well. And then we also have this one, which they were showcasing quite a bit. And I really just love the textures and stuff. I kind of hate the fact that it kind of clips a little on the sides, but I'm a huge fan of it. So I'm a really big fan. I just said that, but you get my point. I also really like this one as well. I don't know. It's such a mixed bag for me personally, because I think there's a lot of items in this particular, these two kits overall, that are so well done. But then there's also a lot of items that I personally get really frustrated and aggravated with. As you guys can see, if they would have just spent like maybe 2 more days on, or they had to work out the kinks a little bit better, it would be a perfect set of kits that I would recommend to you. Personally, if you're trying to get the money for your buck, because these are kind of expensive, especially if you're only getting fashion, I think Fashion Street Kit is much more, you get much more with it. Whereas I much prefer the Seoul airport kit. You don't get enough money for your buck, in my opinion. Even if I do like the design, I'll probably be using it more often, even though one representative has more objects. Kits overall, I think, kind of need to stop. I know we get one more, and I was a little bit flabbergasted when they decided to announce that kits are going to be the only things coming out this quarter. I don't really understand why. I think it's really frustrating and aggravating because you haven't even fixed Industrial Loft Kit yet. Why do you think it's successful to release more content? And if you guys did not realize, when they announced these two kits, they also announced the 1200 Swatch update. So they're trying to bury them slightly as well. Obviously, it's not the case because we have a lot of reviewers and stuff out. I'm not really sure. I would be just overall curious what you guys feel about kits in the comments. Did you guys purchase any of them? Are you guys waiting and only getting them through giveaways? I'm curious to see. I think they come down to almost as like a microtransaction, even though microtransactions are actually directly dedicated to like one solid object. But it's also, in their defense, much cheaper than it was in like The Sims 3 Days. The Sims 3 Days was notorious for being overtly expensive for a game that was very broken from the start. So I guess it's a mixed bag. I don't know. I'll continue to buy them, but will you continue to buy them? Let me know in the comments down below. How do you guys feel about this kit? These kits, let me know in the comments down below as well. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.